Hello and welcome to a Mirage A split strat. Okay, so this strat consists of 2 players going A main and 3 going mid. Now, we want to throw a few smokes on this strat. One is going to be into window, one is going to be for cat, and one is going to be for jungle. Now, the 3 players mid are going to smoke off cat and smoke off jungle room or window room, so they can move up through connector and take A site. And then the players who are A main are going to smoke off close jungle so that these players connector can move up. So here we go, let's get into the smokes. So to smoke window room, there's a couple crouch jump throws that we can do to smoke all the way into window. Now crouch jump throw, you need to jump bind to do this. So you're just going to crouch, walk forward, click it, and then do your jump bind. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. That actually messed me up. Okay, here we go. So to do this one, we're going to look at this metal support right here and the very top wire. So we're going to look just to the right of the metal support, right above the wire, and then we're going to crouch walk forward, and once we hit the very top of the roof, we're going to jump throw. So right to the right, crouch walk forward, and jump throw. And that will smoke off window perfectly. Okay, the next smoke you can do is right here, and what you're going to do is you're going to come into the trash can. It's very similar to the first one. You're going to look at the right side of the door frame, right above these intricate designs right here, and you're going to crouch throw until you hit this first part of the balcony. So you're going to go right there, go down, and there you go. And that should also smoke off window. Now, if you find yourself messing up on these pretty easily, there is another smoke you can do that won't perfectly get the right side of window, but is 100% consistent because you don't have to move at all. So how to do this is you're just going to come into the same corner as the first crouch jump throw, and you're going to look, if you're on 64 tick, look at this dot right here, and if you're on 100 and 28, you're going to look at the top left corner right here. So since I'm on 64 tick, I'm gonna look right at the dot and just jump throw. Now the disadvantage to this smoke is that any oppers in window can still see through the right side, just barely. So it's not a big deal. Most oppers, once they get smoked off like this, they're not gonna check this corner. So it will work most of the time. But if you want to be perfect, those other ones are good too. Okay, now to get into the cat smoke. This one is actually pretty easy once you've tried it a couple times. What you're going to do is you're not going to get on top of the bin all the way, you're going to get onto the side of the bin. So you're just going to kind of feel for it. Like I'm not moving forward very much right now. I'm pressing W though. So I'm on the side of the bin. Then I'm going to look at the very top of the red building, the roof, and just slightly over to the right, right next to where it meets the line. Right about there. So just not where it meets the line, but not all the way over here, just like kind of in between. And I'm just going to jump throw. And that will perfectly smoke off cat, and we'll be able to get on with the strat. Okay, so once we have those smokes down, we're going to move 3 people into top mid. Now, in case there's an opper here, in case there's an opper posted up here, watching like this, as you can see right here, this little box is going to be the best place to flash that player. So what we're going to do is, it doesn't matter how you do it. You don't even need a flash in really. But if you think someone's going to be connector, you can flash just like a jump, right click, try to hit that box. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as you get close to the box. So like kind of like that, or like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And all those flashes will force the opper to either look at them or move away. So as you can see, they're all going to flash in. Okay, so once you've gotten control of that, you're all going to move up. These 2 places will be smoked off. You'll have 2 people watching forward, 1 person watching a jump through window or cat, and maybe even a underpass rush. These 2 players will just be walking out silently or loudly, it doesn't really matter, taking control. Okay, so around the time that our three players are in mid, running to take control like this, we're gonna have our players A start to move out. So one player is going to be watching the rush. He'll be playing right here. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He's basically making sure that this player who's throwing a smoke isn't gonna die. So this player up here is throwing this smoke. You're gonna come into this section right here until you can't move. You're going to crouch, look at the top of this brick, slightly up, walk forward and throw. And that will perfectly smoke off jungle. Or mess up and it won't. Let me try that again. So you're going to get into that corner, look just above, crouch walk and throw, and that will smoke it up. I don't know why I was messing up the first time. And so that will smoke off this opera jungle. As you can see, I left a little bit of a gap in the left side. To fix that, you're just going to crouch walk a little bit farther. So you get into the corner, look directly above, crouch walk a little bit longer, jump throw on accident, crouch a little bit longer and throw. And that will smoke deeper into jungle, like that. So this smoke isn't perfect, but as long as you practice it a couple times, you'll start to get it to work. So once those players have moved up, once you've thrown that smoke and the players are about here in connector, you'll tell your A main players to go. They will jump down from throwing the smoke, flash in whoever they want, it doesn't really matter. They can nade stairs, but the biggest thing they're watching out for is the player right here. So you need to watch out for a player here on site, because those are the players that will be able to kill you. So our last player A, the one who I said was watching right here, is going to throw an initial smoke for CT. So what that's going to do is you're going to come here, this one's easy, you're coming to this wall, look at this stick coming out of this building, and you're going to look just slightly to the right and then jump throw. Or you can come into this door and look at this ledge right here and jump throw. So both of those will smoke off CT. So once he's smoked off CT, he'll go watch the rush while his teammate smokes that. Once they've smoked that, they'll flash in, doesn't matter what they do, that was a fail. They'll flash in and move and take site while our players are also coming from connector. So with the strat working, we'll have pretty much everyone smoked off except for someone who's playing here, Tri-Box, or Dark. So once you've done that, you'll be able to easily get some kills. You can do a Molotov for Dark off this right here, like that. You can do whatever you want, and that will pretty much work most of the time if you have rifles. Thanks for watching. This has been a little bit longer of a video. Hope this helped.